I am so into me, but I can learn a thing or two from you. I can weather the storm all by myself, but I'm so glad I got a total crew.
All right, what's going on, everybody? This is the Total Podcast Thing or Two About Life. I am your host, Mario, and I am joined by my family, my friends, the same old people that we get it crunk with every day. We're gonna let people introduce themselves really quick, then I'll go into the other spiel after that. How you doing, Andrea?
I'm great, Mario. How are you doing this evening? Welcome, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. It's going to be a great one for you.
All right, all right. As always, we got our man Lee Jack. What's going on?
What it do, my beautiful people? Everybody all over the place. Hope y'all enjoy the show. We here to make it do what it do.
And do what it do, we will do. And my feline furry friends, we got Marlena in the house.
Meow, meow. What's up, my people, my cat daddies and cat mamas? Come and get some of this total creme de la creme today. We got some good stuff for you. Hang in there with us.
All right,
Meow.
and all right. Meow. With that being said, we got Mama D, Miss Donetta, aka CC. What's going on?
Oh my goodness. Oh, good evening, everybody. Sookie now. Welcome to my playhouse. My rugrats are ready. We're all in our places with sunshine and faces.
All right, all right. So, as I said earlier, the spiel is we got the website up, totalview22.com. Totalview22.com. You can go there, get the video versions, the podcast versions, all of that stuff. You can leave comments and all of that. But if you don't feel comfortable leaving a comment there, you can go to a totalview22 at gmail.com. That's a totalview22 at gmail.com. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. I don't know if Mr. Lee Jack has that particular thing queued up and ready to go for us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so we want to play you guys something, right? And we definitely want to get the women's opinion on this. And what this young lady is about to say definitely goes against popular opinion when it comes to women and how they see child support. So, Mr. Lee Jack, if you will.
Yes, sir.
Yes. When we got our divorce, they set it up for I think like $69 a week or whatever. So he got a new job. This is a true story. My baby daddy got a new job. My ex-husband got a new job. So they sent me a letter for us to go back and do an increase for us to go back to court. So we get to court. True story. I'm with him at this time. Yes, I've got a whole new husband. My ex-husband, matter of fact, he had a new wife. They had just got remarried. So we get to court and they trying to get me to get an increase. And I told them, well, no, I'm good with the $69. Because at the time, I think my son was 4. I was like, I'm cool with that. I don't need no increase. I said, that's enough to take care of a 4-year-old to get him some whatever he needs, some Zuzus and Wham-Whams or whatever. They really was they was pushing the issue to the point I had to tell them I'm good. I don't need him to pay my bills. I need him to take care of his baby. His baby 4. $69 a week to get him what he need. Yeah, I don't need him to pay my bills though. Yeah. And everybody was looking like, damn, I wish she was my baby. I was keeping it 100 though. This man just got married. He got a family he got to provide for. I don't need them to take his money to provide for my household. We ain't together. And that's how y'all look at it. Y'all think y'all lay down and plop a baby out that he's supposed to pay your bills all of a sudden. I don't know who the hell told y'all that because they don't even include your bills in the child support payment. This some shit some woman done came up with. Talking about, yeah, that little money he give me, it don't pay half my, it ain't supposed to pay your goddamn bills. If it do, so when he get custody, see, y'all don't look at it that way because men get custody too. So when he get custody of the child, You ready to give up half your motherfucking check and still take care of your other kids? Because I guarantee they'll come up. Yeah, you'll want to talk about your kids then, but you don't want him to talk about his other family. When he mentioned his other family, everybody started looking all sideways. But when he get the child, you want to talk about your other kids, you got to take care of, I bet, don't you? Huh? Can you afford to take care of his household and yours? Your children? Okay, think about that shit before you run your ass down there all happy go lucky taking his money, because the tables do turn, baby. Men are getting their kids now. So can you do what he was doing? Can you pay the $5? Can you pay the $1,500? Can you pay any of that and still take care of your household? If you can't, you need to just shut up and stop running that goddamn mouth and stop using child support as a harassment tool because your baby daddy moved on. No need to talk this to death.
I want to hear from the women. The overall general consensus was, she was saying that if the shoes were reversed and someone was asking you to get half your check to take care his household, y'all would be head over heels saying, hell no, this system needs to be changed. It ain't going like this. And what y'all be talking about, y'all other kids need to be factored in. And what she's saying is, when it comes to the man, when it comes to y'all don't give a damn about none of that, long as y'all getting the money. And the money is meant to pay y'all bills, and that's not what it's meant for. Marlena, what do you think about what she was saying?
I'm gonna say this. I was in court with one of my children's father, and so was the other mother. And we both rejected the increase. And they took me and her out of the courtroom into a private room, on the little rooms on the side of the court.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And asked us if we had been threatened, if
Oh my goodness.
if he was doing anything to us or whatever. And our answers was basically the same. We don't need the increase because he is a productive father. He helps. If we need anything extra, he helps us with it. He doesn't deny us anything if he possibly can. If he says he doesn't have it, that's exactly what it is. He does not have it. But any time that he does, he helps out. So there's no need for us to ask for an increase when he pays his child support and still is a productive father in the children's lives and still helps out whenever we ask him. So,
Okay.
That's basically what the last part of that was. She said that they was trying to force her to take the increase. Basically, just like what you said, pulling it off to the side, saying you need to get this increase and you need the money. She said, no, I need him to be a productive father. I need him, when I say come get the kids, or the kids need, or you need to talk to and hang out with the kids. That's what I need him to do. I don't need his money.
Yeah. And the mother and the other mother and I, we got along well. We made sure the kids knew each other. We made sure that, they both had, he was with me as mate, but she and I shopped together for the kids. We made sure, so, like at holidays and stuff, I would go make layaways for both of the kids, and I would tell her, or let her know that I made a layaway for him, and she would get the receipt if she didn't want it, or if she wanted to trade it for something else, she could, or whatever. Like, it was just never any drama between the two of us, and never any problem for him to be in her son's life.
Okay. All right. So is Andrea with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So what do you think about what she said about it? Were you able to hear it?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take the whole total different approach from what Marlena said.
Okay.
Um, so I have three baby daddies. All of them have been on child support, but before they were ever put on child support, I had this conversation with them. Conversation, to summarize it up, all I need you to do is be a part of your kids' life, help out when you can, and if you can't, just let me know. So I give you 6 months to try to help provide for your kids. After that 6 months, we have another conversation. You come to me with all these bullshit ass excuses and all of that when I know what you got, then yeah, I have to go see child support. Because number one, I didn't make this child by myself, so you need to help support this child. So when it comes to the increases and things like that, if you half-ass paying your child support when it's before they start automatically taking it out your check, because these are just things that I went through. Before they start automatically taking it out your check, half-ass paying it, yes, I go for the damn increase. And it's not to punish you or anything like that. It's because, damn it, if I'm supplying everything for my child and you ain't helping me do a damn thing, then you're gonna have to do double of what you had to do at first. And it ain't about trying to punish you. It's just the fact that you sitting up here half-ass paying your child support. Notice they need XYZ, and I'm steady having to do it all by my damn self. So that means I'm over here struggling, trying to keep the roof over our heads, paying all my utilities, paying my car note, XYZ. So now I got to double up on you.
Okay.
And
That's a very interesting philosophy, that if he ain't doing what he's supposed to do, that your philosophy is the double up is called for. I'm gonna need you to double that up, player.
And I agree with her because I have two different fathers too. One was productive and the other wasn't. And the one that wasn't, I go with, I did the same thing as I would do the same thing as Andrea because I did do it. He was not productive in my other child's life and he didn't help out and he barely came around, And so, yeah, when it came to the child support, you know, they asked me I want the increase. Yes, I do.
Okay. So what you basically saying is it depends on what the situation is.
What the situation is with the father. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Let's get your opinion on this, Miss Donnell.
Well, I applaud the young sister because apparently she has a good, because it sounds like she was already married. Well, she was married now, and she has a good support system with the kids. But it also sounds like the dad is doing what he's supposed to do on his end. I haven't had that to happen to me as far as child support for me, but because my husband had a child during our marriage with someone else, I made sure I told him before the child was even born. I said, you need to go and try to set up the child support thing. We couldn't do it until the baby was born, but as soon as that baby was born, I think within the next 2 days, we was downtown making arrangements and all that without her. She didn't even know anything about it. She had already promised him, I already got 4. I never had to ask child support for anybody else. I wouldn't do that with you. Well, apparently my husband was the first married man that she had gone with that she had a baby by. So she assumed since I had a pretty good job that she was going to, do what she was going to do. She got tricked because when she got down there to find out that a child support order had already been put in and she was going to get XYZ. And she was very upset about it because she thought she was going to go there and just clean us out. And that wasn't going to happen because I think she was going to see if she could get my salary and his put together so she get a certain amount of money. Okay,
They don't do that.
They just used
They
her.
don't do that. They don't do that anyway.
They just used his. And then she wanted him to go to a private. He has to go to a private school. He has to do this. He had to have a uniform. Okay, well that's no problem because my husband paid the tuition for the private school. Well, what they did was they halved it up. He paid half, she paid half. And then I helped him get the boy's uniform and everything because she wanted him to go to a Catholic school. So he had to have a uniform. And so I helped him with that. But she was very, very upset when she found out that she couldn't get her way. And she did go and try to get an increase. And so I had receipts on when he was in daycare. He paid for a week, she paid for a week. I had all the receipts because I was the one that was handling the money. And when they went downtown, I went with him and I gave him the receipts to present to the judge. And he's like, this man is doing more than the state is asking him to. What more you want? The mere fact that he's married doesn't have anything to do with anything.
Right.
So I applaud her because everybody doesn't have the same mentality that young lady had as far as he's doing what he's supposed to do. This man got a whole new life over here with some other children. He got to help pay for them too, where some mothers don't care. I don't care. I'm worried about my children. I'm not worried about his. And I understand that. But we're talking about the betterment of all the kids here, not just yours. Yeah. So I applaud her for having, and I think the system is all screwed to put them in a room and to see if they've been coerced to do something, they've been threatened. I think that's horrible.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if these rules still apply, but I do know, like when that child support order first hits, if you share a bank account with your significant other and you in another relationship and you owe arrears, regardless if that's most of her money in there, they taking that shit.
Yes, they do. That's why we switched. We got separate before I went down there because somebody else told me that too. We got separate accounts.
Yes, I know for a fact they will take that shit no matter who, if his name is on a bank account. So, all right, Leon, we know you feel passionate about the child support. So what's your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I'm passionate about the child support issue because I'd be goddamn if I ain't go through some bullshit kind of similar to what she talking about and still going through it. But it started off when I was married and first got the divorce. When we first separated, I was helping her out by still paying the majority of her bills at the house, that I was still paying when I was there. I stopped because she got more and more demanding on more and more money. So when we separated, I was like, I'm gonna do this for a little while, but I'm not gonna continue to do it because I'm not there. Why am I paying bills? Why am I still paying your bills? You put me out, all this other stuff, and it is what it is. So when we finally decided we was gonna get a divorce, we went to the lawyer. The lawyer said, I'm gonna go ahead and put you on child support. I said, I ain't got a problem with that. Whatever it is, just go and pay it. So this motherfucker.
Whoa.
After the court order put in, the court said, hey, you're going to pay this amount to us every 2 weeks and it's going to go to her. Fine, I ain't got a problem with that. She went down to child support and filed a whole nother case on me and was getting double child support for 2 years.
Wow.
And I didn't know it. Only reason I found out about it because after, when the 2 years rolled around, child support sent me a letter and said I was behind on child support for a year. I'm like, wait a minute. How am I behind? I've been paying child support at the court for 2 years now. Why is y'all even writing me a letter? Well, you got a case now at the child support office. Excuse me? So I go down to the child support office and say, yeah, she opened up a case on you such and such day. I said, that's like a week after we went to court and they told her that I was going to be giving her child support and paying it up here. So she opened up a separate case. Okay, cool. So I had to go to the courthouse and get the paperwork showing that I had been paying for 2 years. And when I took it to child support, they're going to tell me, well, we can't do nothing about you overpaying for 2 years.
Oh, wow.
And we can't get your money back. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. So she got 2 years of free child support. Then recently, she got mad at me because, like I said, I was paying child support, and whenever my daughter needs something, I ain't got a problem with it. I get it for her. Recently, she got mad because she wanted me. I think it was wanted me to buy something, wanted me to buy something. I'm like, no, I can't do it. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not spending my money it's not going like that. So she got mad and said, okay, well, I got a letter over here for child support saying I can increase your child support. I'm like, so you gonna take me to court over some little funky $40 or $50 item or whatever. So sure enough, she did. They increased my child support because she was mad because I didn't spend the $50 or whatever.
Yeah.
So, far as that goes, she's it's a whole bunch of mess behind it. But far as just the women that do stuff like that go to court and harass men for child support because they don't want them to have their money and they gonna spend it on themselves or pay their bills. I got one of them in my life, and I'm so glad it's almost over with. Which lead us into another question that's probably gonna get rolled out here in a little bit.
Oh, Lord.
But yeah, I'm dealing with the child support thing, and it's a mess, and I hate that women do that because they do. And if they had the mentality like this young lady right here had, I believe the system would be a whole lot better than what it is.
You would.
But
Yeah.
the way these women nowadays think, you'd be surprised and wonder why a lot of them end up get their hands put on them because by their baby daddies, because these women is crazy. Want you to stay broke for their ass and not the kid.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, let's just put it out here. Leon is not condoning that y'all knock nobody head off, y'all.
I'm not condoning that. I'm just saying
he just said he ain't saying it's right, but he understands.
Yeah.
See, the problem with
somebody's head to the white meat.
the problem with the system is that, right, like anything, we need a system like this because there are deadbeat fathers and mothers out there, because that's what we be misunderstanding and overlooking. The child support system is not, because a lot of women consider it to be a system totally to get fathers. You got bad mothers out there too.
Yeah.
So you need it, but I just don't understand how come it can't be reformed. I just don't understand this country. Something goes wrong. If it's a bad order, no, another judge can't overturn another judge's order if it's bad or wrong. You got people paying for kids that DNA testing said ain't theirs, but can't nobody overturn the order. He's still paying for a kid that ain't here. That shit is senseless.
Right.
It don't make no sense. And like I said, you do need the system. I ain't now one of the people that say you should do away with it, because there are good women who need help. Because like Andrea says, you didn't make this baby by yourself, right? True. And a lot of times, and if we being completely honest, if it's a good woman and you just do the bare minimum, especially get her a break, come get the kid and get her a chance. Most good women will not put you on child support if you help her out.
Right.
All she wanted you just help her out. You know, get the little milk, get the little. She ain't saying that you got to buy the baby Jordans and all of it. Just help her out and give her. More importantly, she be needing a break from the baby. You got to come and get them when you say you're gonna get them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. Have that baby standing at the door waiting for you to come and you never show up.
Yes. Yeah, and it's shit like that make the women real mad and angry and bitter, where you just do what you say you're gonna do.
And it's a lasting impression on the children.
Right.
Yep.
Because my husband was a foster child, and every once in a while he would have one of those breakdowns, and he was like, I can't believe I used to stand at the door. My mom said she was gonna go and buy me some cowboy boots. He said, you just don't know how many times I've stood at the door and waited for my mama to show up, and she never came.
Yeah. And like I said, I was one of those kids as a child, divorced family, young, and you know, I would always get that, you know, my dad talked to my dad, well, I'm gonna come get you and come do this with you. And like you say, I'm standing at the door waiting or sitting outside on the steps waiting for him to pull up. And he never show up. And you know, like you say, that's a horrible feeling for a child to have to sit there and wait and be wondering, well, why my dad or why my mama ain't coming to get me like they said? They gonna love me, or you know, what's the deal with that?
Did I do something? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that we could do a whole podcast on just that shit alone right there.
Right. Yeah.
It's
a horrible feeling for a parent to have to watch their child go through that too as well.
Right.
You know, because they're such believers in what their parents say. You know, it happened with my son too, the deadbeat dad, but you know, it happened with him too. He sat on the porch and he was just it got up early that morning, got dressed and sit on the porch and literally sit on that porch till like 7 o'clock that evening.
Oh my God.
He had so much faith that his daddy would come, and he was a child that would get up and get dressed and go out and play with his friends. But he sat there, and I kept telling him, I said, go play, baby. I said, your father's not coming. He'll be here, Mom. Man. He'll be here. He'll be here. He'll be here. And it just broke my heart. It just broke my I can't even talk about it now. So okay.
Yeah, I understand.
See, and that's what I'm talking about. That right there. Just do what you say you're gonna do. Because sometimes, and I ain't man bashing. I'm just saying I know how we could be. Sometimes we turn women bitter with shit like that. So when it's time for her to try to show you, when you need her to show you a little compassion, she gonna remember the look in her little boy's face when you ain't say you were gonna do, and she gonna burn you whatever fucking grease she got. You getting it?
Hell has no fury. The woman scorned.
I'm telling you
about her kids.
You getting
it? About her babies, especially. You can scorn me, but you can't scorn me about my baby.
Yep. Okay. All right. Well, we just had to talk about that because I just thought it was interesting that she came up with. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So I didn't go through that, and I think the reason why I didn't go through that because I was there Easter Sunday. We were going to the park. Me, my mom, my brother, my sister driving. I was about 7 years old, and so I was there to see my mom catch my dad.
You're a victim of the robot, Tony.
Have you? Ari, is that better? But we didn't go through that. When he said that he was coming, he came. It was me that didn't want to go. And my mom made me go.
Why didn't you want to go?
So
Because she was
so
different.
it was just a little bit different. Because I didn't want to go because dang, how are you supposed to be building this house across town for us? But here you are out and her kid all up at the park.
Mm.
He was built. Okay,
So
I didn't understand. I'm
from
sorry, I didn't understand all you said. You said he was building a house for you guys.
yes, building a house for us, but here you are out here at the park with another woman and her kid.
Oh, okay.
And y'all all hooked up over there.
Mm.
So that on that day, that's when I lost a lot of respect for my daddy.
Mm.
And so for those reasons alone, I didn't want to go.
Okay.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I can understand why you lost respect for him, because I think that was disrespectful, even though he had made a home with another family, but he coming to see y'all and your mom. Yeah, that was a bit much.
And telling and piping a dream.
Yeah.
I'm building this house for y'all instead of being straight up about who he was, about his life with this other woman and his children. He's
Right.
piping them. I'm building us a home together dream, and that was not a good thing for him to do.
No.
Yeah.
And to flaunt the woman and her family in front of you all, that's a bit much.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he was flaunted in front of them. I think they just so happened to go to the park that he was at.
Mm.
Oh, is
Yeah,
that what it
that's how
was?
it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was, I
okay.
don't think he was.
They ran into
Oh,
him.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I ain't getting into my daddy shit. We'll be here all night. So we'll
Yeah, we got a lot of daddy issues going on here.
yeah, that's what I was saying. You getting to that shit. But
Oh, that's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother faux show.
Oh Lord, let's talk about sex.
Ooh.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, see, I knew it.
We need to cheer people up around
You
here.
knew the boys was gonna say, yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that.
Oh, really?
Let's talk
That's
about
what you
sex.
think, Miss
Let's
Diana?
talk about-
And yes, audience, I do call them boys because I'm old enough to be their mamas.
Okay, well, I got a question for you, Diana. Right off the bat, right for you. Let's see how you feel about this.
Mm-mm.
So, Miss Donetta, if you could eat your own coochie, would you?
Woohoo! Look at the face.
Hold up, I gotta pick up the
I
phone.
just said I was old enough to be your mama. Now, would you ask your mama that?
Answer the question.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Good.
The
But I
face.
eat my own coochie.
Oh my
If you
God.
could, would you eat your own coochie?
Probably so, because I know what I taste like. Nay, I'm sure you didn't think I was gonna say that, did you?
No.
So let me just go and break it down for you, Miss Donetta, and listeners. This is a conversation that we had last night, and they were kind of in their little feelings because me and Marlena said that yes, we'll eat our own damn pussies. Hell yeah, we'll eat. But these two, they'll be too goddamn scared to suck their own.
Really now?
Here they go, y'all. Look. Yeah.
Oh my
Really?
God.
See, like Mario remember shit. I remember shit too. So yeah, these two fools say, nah, said,
Nope,
nah.
nope,
Lord.
nope.
Yep,
Well,
nope,
the
nope.
wine is working.
So audience, now y'all see what they be talking about when I'm not around.
Well, we were hoping that you would come around so you could be on our team because
Yeah. I mean, and she kicked right on in.
She did.
Well, let me share something with you, Mario. Most ladies, now I'm not saying women, the three of us are ladies. Most ladies know what they taste like.
Right.
And the reason we know what we taste like is because after you've done what you're gonna do down there, I'm gonna kiss you.
Yep.
Full lip and full mouth.
Yep.
Okay.
thank
I
you.
get-
Look at
I
his
get
face. Look
all
at
of
his
that.
face. Look at his face.
I give you all of that.
He got that cheesy grin.
If a
No,
woman
I'm just
is
saying. I
afraid,
give you all of that. But as a
a
man,
woman is afraid to kiss a man after he done been down there in the cookie jar, then her cookies ain't sweet.
Hello.
Whoa.
Hello.
I ain't gonna be playing on the
Okay.
cookie jar with the
She
sweet now. I'm
She
gonna
knows she tastes like sardines.
Okay, why you wait?
God
Mario, why
damn,
you
sardines.
Mario, why you fidgeting around in your chair?
I'm just saying for women, it's a little different. As men, I ain't sucking no dick. I don't care mine, his, anybody. I ain't sucking no dick.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Do you know what you taste like?
I ain't never just rub my dick and put my finger in my mouth like, shit.
You stupid.
No.
See,
No, that's not what she's meaning.
you just
No,
ignorant.
okay,
That's
said.
wrong.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, has a woman ever gone down on me and you kissed her? Yes. But I don't think I was in the mind trying to see what the aroma of my dick tastes like in her mouth.
Really?
This is a funny question for him.
And we're
Damn,
not gonna let
sweet.
you.
Said the
We're not gonna,
aroma.
we're not gonna let you lose, Leon. We
Well,
coming to you now, bro.
Hey, I'm with Mario. It's been plenty of times I've been 69 and then goddamn me kissing the pussy and then turn around and she sucking my dick. Yeah, I didn't kiss all up and it sucked on her tongue, sucked on her lips, everything. But like Mario said, have I been just wondering what my dick tastes like? No, I hadn't. There wasn't a thought on my mind.
I have never kissed a woman after she did that and thought, damn, that body wash hidden.
Okay. Then, since you want to be asking questions, let me ask you something. Have you ever kissed a woman after you come in her mouth? Ooh,
That would be a nub. For him, that would be a nub.
Nope.
And that's why you don't know what you taste like.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I can live with that.
Oh my God.
But you expect for us to kiss you after we come in your mouth.
Come on, answer. Come on.
Yeah, ask
Come
a
on,
question.
Sheila.
It'd be more like, okay, so you just come in my mouth. Now you finna taste this shit right here, goddammit. Come get it.
You can laugh all you want to. We'll wait for the answer.
Man, first of all,
Right.
that's a lot to unpack right there.
No, it's not.
No, we
No,
just
it's
unpacked
not.
ours. We just unpacked ours.
Okay. So when as a man, when you dealing with a woman, right? It's kind of natural for us to kind of, dibble and dabble down there, but our fingers in y'all mouth. Y'all been tasting yourself for a long time. Right?
Okay, and what's your point? But we're talking about you.
I know, but what I'm saying is if I did that and then I bust in your mouth, no, I'm not in a hurry to come right behind that and kiss you. No, I'm not. I just can't see me doing that.
So would you reject my kiss?
I would have to make sure. I mean, no, I wouldn't reject, but I'll just have to say, have you completely finished the act of swallowing? Because
That's
you
not your
can't
business.
you can't
Look,
have
look,
no
look.
baby remnants in your mouth. You can't do that.
They your bodily
You can't have it
fluids.
in your. We can have
Wait
it
a
in ours,
minute,
but you
wait,
can't have
hold,
it in yours.
they your bodily fluids that I got in my mouth, but you can't kiss. What the?
That no. That's cannibalism. You can't eat your own babies.
Oh my God.
The bottom line is this.
Then I'm not talking to you no more, Leon.
Okay, there you go. Thank you. Phew. All right, Leon, there you go. Number 12, roll around.
I'm
He's so
driving
glad-
the number
He's
12
so glad
today.
his ass is off the hook.
Look,
I
look,
am. I
I'm
can't
driving
even
the
lie.
number
I
12
am.
today.
Well, this is funny. This is too funny. Ooh, now, what you say now? I never
Oh my God.
Oh.
So
Mhm.
after you,
It's funny how people getting senile around.
I know they don't remember. They don't remember nothing. He was so glad that we hadn't asked him yet, but he should have known he was gonna be next. He should have been thinking about his answer.
I was thinking about it.
And your answer, what did you come up with?
What was the question again?
See,
Repeat
there
it
you
for me.
go. There you go. You
Because I
stole it
want to
again.
make sure I answer it correctly. I don't want to
Okay.
I don't want to go off the wall on you.
I have your bodily fluids in my mouth or have had them in my mouth.
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna openly kiss me or you gonna reject my kiss like Mario is?
Now, for me,
Now.
back in the day when I was, the outgoing person that I was,
When you was the hoe? Okay, go ahead.
I wasn't a hoe. It was more like a gigolo. But
Oh,
we gonna
okay. All
I
right.
defer though. We gonna defer on that conversation.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, after I didn't, most of the time, well, shit, all the time, yeah, I would kiss you, but I mean, either you didn't swallow, like Mars said, you didn't completely swallow, or you didn't went and brushed your teeth because you don't want to kiss me afterwards. But I'm like, because like I say, I was a wild child, so it wasn't too much I didn't do.
I'm just gonna go on record and say I ain't never in my life tasted my semen. I ain't never did.
Now, for me tasting, no, I don't believe I ever have.
That was I ain't never did no shit like that. At least not to my knowledge. Unless if it were mixed in with some other shit, I don't know.
Yeah,
but not just flat out 100% that's you, bro. No.
And
never did
Marlene
that.
about to have a fit over there.
Right.
Yeah, slobbering on myself.
The slobbering and drooling. Did I say something you like?
I ain't never did no shit like that.
Because I will come over there. I will come over there and get all that off of you.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow. I'm gonna leave that
Listen
alone.
here.
Uh,
Boy, I got wine and we don't. You starting no shit.
I will come get all betweenst now and get it off.
But that flows into the next question right here. Leon, I'm starting with you. What is the one thing that you just hate doing sex? What is it?
That I hate during sex?
Yeah.
That just irks my nerves. Oh, God. If you're not into it, I mean, if you ain't into it with me, then that just, it's something about just, ugh.
I can understand how that could be a turn on if y'all energy ain't matching, y'all vibing ain't matching.
Right, because I can be in there doing, like I say, I was a wild child. I used to do some things, but in there doing my thing, and you enjoying it, and you just like not enjoying it as much as I am, because damn, I mean, girl, if it ain't what you like, then hey, just say so. I was the one, the firm believer in, I'm not gonna force you to do nothing. that you don't want to do. So if you say, hey, I'm not into that, okay, cool. We'll do something else then.
Yep, I'm like that too. I don't want to force nothing. You know, hey, look, it got to be on your own volition. I need you to be forthcoming. Say, hey, yes, I consent, because I can't get caught up on no bullshit.
Right.
Oh Lord.
So, what about you, Miss Donetta? What is that one thing that you just hate doing sex?
A whole bunch of talking. Whose is it? Is it good? I don't care about you doing sexy talk, but all this question and answer stuff. I don't like that.
Only question I'm asking is right there, baby. Right there. Is that it? You like that, don't you?
Go sit down somewhere.
Look,
I'm gonna go right and ask the questions that she said she
don't
don't
want.
want.
Up to the camera so I can smack you.
You like that, don't you? You've been a very naughty girl. You like that, don't you?
You ain't never had nobody do this to you. What? Like I'm gonna tell you that. Come on now. And yes, I had somebody ask that to me. I was like, what?
Never your goddamn business. Okay.
Right.
Let's do it.
Wow. All
Like
right,
you're doing too much, player. I'm sorry. That no.
What about you, Marlena? She said, "Don't." Miss Donetta said, "Don't be asking me no question." Wait, y'all like for the men that want you to call them daddy? Y'all like those type men?
No, because I didn't screw
Hell
myself.
no.
No.
Oh my God.
I was a daddy girl. I wouldn't screw my daddy. So no, I ain't calling you daddy. No.
No.
But y'all see no women. What you want, daddy? Want me to fix your plate, daddy? Like that shit is a little disturbing, man.
Yeah. I'm glad to hear a man say that.
Yeah, it is.
Now, if y'all like might drop one or two doing sex, okay, but I'm talking about now everyday life, just regular shit. Keep calling him daddy. That shit's something wrong with that.
And when you have children, sometimes moms and dads say mama, daddy, just to make sure the kids call their mom and dad to keep them from saying their first name. But because my mom and dad would do that sometimes. She'll say daddy so and so and so and so. Well, that's not what my mama normally called my daddy. So I know she was doing that for our benefit. But that you got to call him daddy, and he called no.
Yep. All right. So Marlena, what's your thing about sex that you hate doing sex?
It better not be nothing to hate, because when we have our conversation about what we like and dislike, what we will do and what we won't do, then it should not be anything not.
Because you've already had that conversation.
It should not be anything to hate.
Okay, but just in case he forgot himself, but it got so good he just whipped out the wrong thing.
Well,
what would be the wrong thing?
That talking, y'all know I don't do the talking thing, and I don't like a bunch of loud bullshit. That shit in my damn ear, no. You don't
like nobody blowing in your ear?
That don't fuck around my damn ear.
She say don't mess with my ear. She said don't fuck around with my ear.
Fuck around with her ear. Okay.
All right. Okay. What about you, Andrea? What's your thing that you hate when somebody doing sex?
I don't want to say, because the last person I had sex with, they listen to the show every now and then, and this just might be one of them shows that they listen to. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But that bullshit, I'm like, I don't like to hear that shit. I don't like to hear that bullshit. Trying to tell me where to come and boy, pie, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Where my blue sign at? You need me. I don't know where my blue sign is, Andrea.
Yeah. You can't make me bust.
You can't make me bust.
Wow.
Wow.
What about you, Mr. Mario?
It goes back to what y'all just said right now. This whole thing, you know, are you done yet? That shit is a mood killer.
Are you done?
Wait a minute. What? Are you done yet?
Are you done yet?
Yeah, cause sometimes after they do their thing and you still, you know, going and
Yeah.
going and going, and at
No,
some point it's
No,
like shit.
no. I don't do the are you done yet? Now, if you need to slow, if I need you to slow it down a little bit, I might say slow it down
Yeah.
a little. But are you done yet? No. No,
No.
because you wouldn't
That
still be
are you
doing it if
done
you was
yet is
done.
because you taking too long.
How you
Meaning that he's taking too long to come.
Yes, you know what I'm saying. They
I
done
didn't
did
say
theirs,
it
and they
like
were like, "Shit, well, okay, are you done yet? When you gonna finish? You know, like,
They done got theirs.
you got yours. Can I get me?"
Right.
So it's a turn on when they ask
well,
you that. Are you done?
yeah, okay. Well, I like sex. I would
There's
like
women out
what
there that bust
lasts a
quicker
long
than
time.
there's some women out there that bust quicker than men now. I'm just saying.
Yes.
I'm not saying
Yes.
that, but I'm not saying that, but still, it can be a last. It can be. You can make it to last. You know what I'm saying?
You
They
can though,
don't, they
but how
don't
y'all
know
be
how to do
saying?
that.
Yes, I won't
I
say,
mean,
but
you
how
can
y'all
make
be?
it to
No,
last.
go
I
ahead,
mean,
Marlena.
even if you got yours, you can make it to last to where it's still enjoyable after you bust. I mean, you just have if he's not
Not
ready,
finished.
then if
Right.
he's not ready, then you just have to guide him into, getting you back up to where you need to be. So
Get the
what I'm saying?
multiple. They don't know how to get
For
the
multiple
multiples.
orgasms for
They don't know how to get the multiples. They don't, or either they don't want to get the multiples.
That's what I was about to say, Leon. That some women are just like men. Once
well,
they get that
what you
one, they
want to have
done.
sex for if you ain't about the multiples? If you don't want to get the multiples, and if you don't want it to damn last, because
Some women are like that. They just
yes,
want it done.
Yep.
One and like the Chinaman, one gone.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Sometimes, like I be telling y'all are different. Y'all can only see it from your sexual behavior and personality, and you don't realize that, like I said, somebody's at the other end of that spectrum. Just like you love it.
It is, and you have to find a way. If you bust that damn early, you have to find a way to. You got to be creative.
They don't want to be creative. They stuck
get
on
him
that
there
one.
too.
But let me ask y'all women this, right? And when you've been with a man a certain amount of time, don't all y'all know that one thing that makes your man fire off like a rocket? So if he taking too long, don't you know that one thing you could do to him, or that one thing that he just love that just get him, you know what I'm saying, a certain way? Most women know that if I do this or if I say this, he about to come, he about to bust.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So if you feel he taking too long, go into that emergency protocol. Go on and do what you got to do to know that get him there. Because every man
I
got
guess
that
I'm too
thing
much of an
that sent him
attention
off.
They ain't about that attention to detail.
Make
And
it
considering that I am a heart patient and an asthmatic, sometimes you gotta come out your trick bag and do that. Because there have been, I can remember the first time my husband and I had sex, and I had an asthma attack on him. We had to call the ambulance. Well, of course, we put our clothes on because I dare not tell him that I got an asthma attack because we was doing it. I wasn't gonna do that. But after that, I learned because that was the first person that had happened to as far as I was concerned. But from then on, I knew what to do. When it got to that point where I knew I was on the brink of having an asthma attack, I had to go into my trick bag and make sure Mr. was taken care of.
See, that's two.
Yep.
That's two,
But
Mario.
don't.
You know what? Leon, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's two.
Oh
I'm
man.
gonna be on the show. I'm just saying.
Oh man.
Great show.
Leon's in rare form today, yo.
He
But
gonna
I
get it.
guarantee your man who you say y'all had to put on some clothes and they asked what happened. You might not know, but he told the people, you know, especially if another dude came and got you once y'all with the ambulance got there, you know.
Well,
he
you
said,
know, he told his golf buddies.
That's what I said. What happened?
Yeah,
I
he
fucked the
definitely
asthma
told
out
his
of.
yeah, he definitely told his golf buddies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And the only
I
reason
fucked
I
into
know
an
that is
asthma
because
attack.
I
the
put it
only reason I
down.
knew that was because I was driving the cart for them one day, and they was joking and they forgot that I was in there. It was like, oh yeah, Frank got Miss D and she had I was like, what? And they said, oh, we forgot you. Shoot, we thought you was one of the fellas. We forgot all about you. I took him when we got home, I cussed him. I said, how you gonna tell him that you? He's like, hey, I got my props. What you talking about?
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
You is not gonna fuck nobody until no asthma attack and not tell nobody.
Right.
Oh Lord.
That's that show. That's that show.
Well, you know, from then on, we started having the oxygen machine and my and the rest of my stuff for my asthma right there by the bedside. So we ain't had to call the ambulance no more.
But just for kicks, did he ever want to just do it with the oxygen mask on just for kicks?
We have.
Ooh.
Get it all. Woo.
Y'all nasty.
You know.
Y'all are just nasty.
I want me and some other person to get us 2 CPAP machines and fuck while we got CPAP machines on.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Really?
It just see how it turned out.
Y'all such a mess.
What we gonna do with them?
Put them in the book. They in the book. Don't worry about it.
Ooh.
Just see, y'all ain't got no fantasies. Just want to see how it turn out. I know you got one.
I told you we use the oxygen.
I know, but what one you
It
never
wasn't
got
just-
to in your life?
It wasn't just going up our nose, so okay. And that's as far as I'm going with that.
All right.
Okay. But for real though, is there any fantasy that you wish you would have did, you know, maybe when you was younger, one thing that you just didn't get a chance to do? What'd you say?
Mario, that's that thinker thing. I mean, you know.
Yeah, you know that. Yeah. And then this what killed me. You be going higher with that shit and for no reason. What about you, Leon? Is there a missed fantasy that you missed out on that you wanted to do?
There ain't too many that I ain't missed out on.
Oh wow.
There's a lot of them that I love to do again, but you know,
Oh Lord.
I'm just saying.
Oh.
I was out there. I ain't gonna lie. I was out there. So
okay, Leon is a worldly man. he's
he's
done a few things.
No, to call it what he was a hoish man. That's all.
I did not say that. I said worldly.
Yeah, but that's what I said. I said okay.
I was a
What about you?
connoisseur of fine things.
Yes,
Leon
right.
was the man of distinction.
There you go.
Mhm.
Like he said, he was a connoisseur. What about you? What about you, Suge? Any fantasies that you wish you would have tapped in when you were younger, or that you still want to do now?
I've already done it.
Ooh,
Okay, what was it?
I knew that
you
was
knew that was
coming.
gonna be
I've
the
already
next
done it.
question.
I know you've
I've
already
already
done it,
done
but
it.
what was it?
None of your business.
Oh,
We can talk about eat our own cooches and suck our own dicks, but you can't tell me your fantasies.
It wasn't, I mean, okay. It wasn't anything but just to try anal sex.
Ooh.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna move on. Marlena.
Yeah, move on.
Yes, I'm gonna move on.
Yeah, move on.
Well, any fantasies left on the table, Marlena?
No, I don't have any fantasies. I just do what I do when I do it.
All right.
You know.
Marlena, I got a snake and some feathers for you.
He said they real rare feathers too. So Miss Donetta, that's it. You nothing outside
I
of
shake
that
a
other.
tail feather, Leon. I can shake a tail feather. Watch yourself now. You know what? Keep on messing with me, Leon. Keep on. I'm gonna push you down. Keep on.
I'm gonna fall like this.
Leah said, how you know I don't want to be pushed down?
That's what I know.
Mhm.
He gonna like if I push him down, he gonna like it.
Mhm.
We might have to find somewhere to go in February for at least a night. Good gracious.
Oh man.
Oh, Lord.
Or put them in a soundproof room, one or the other.
Yo, this is
He gonna need y'all gonna need to hear him when y'all for help.
Oh, he gonna be calling for help.
Yeah, y'all gonna need to hear him when he holler for help.
you gonna hear all kind of noise. Ooh, ah. Yeah.
It's gonna be you.
Oh,
They
wow.
Leah
going
said it gonna
inside.
sound like the y'all in the jungle in there.
Yeah, right.
Wow. I will. My thing is, I would want to do. I've never done it on an elevator. I'm talking about why it's just going up like somewhere crazy in a glass elevator, like on the 25th
Ain't nobody
floor.
doing that.
Look, and he want everybody to see it too.
Elevator.
Look,
Where
in a
everybody can
glass.
see.
He want to be in a glass elevator so people can watch.
Everybody can see his shit swinging, and
If we
humping
gonna
and
get in
jump.
trouble, we might as well do it big.
Oh my
Glass
God.
in the window, your balls slapping the glass too. Yeah. I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
To the
Then
window.
when that moment comes, it look like somebody
To the
just threw a
glass
glass of milk
wall.
on the wall on the window.
Riding in a skyscraper. Just
Oh my goodness.
Jesus.
Down, right.
Oh my goodness.
That shit
Oh,
swivel up.
man.
That thing do like a drop zone. Phew.
Well, when it go
Hey.
down, it's going down.
See,
Oh
but
my
you want to wait
God.
till it get up to a certain, floor. That way it'll kind of be, people kind of can know what you're doing, but like, is they fucking up there? You know what I'm saying? That's how you want it. You can't start on the second floor. You'll be
Mario
caught
just
by the
think
time you
of
get to
some
the 8th floor.
crazy stuff.
He a freak. That's what he is.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So what
So
was
would
that
you be
question?
willing to wait? But wait, hold it. So is that something that you would be willing to do now?
Oh, I didn't say when I was younger. I meant that right now.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
Oh, so you would do that? You would do that for real?
Yes, I would. I mean, if you go get in trouble, might well get in trouble for something
Right.
legit.
Oh my God.
What you
So
saying? You ain't never did public sex, Marlene?
Marlene, I know you've had public sex before.
Really? You know that?
Mm.
Oh, I don't know that, but I'm just saying I would imagine that at some point, you know what I'm saying, your husband be like, hey baby, that thing looking good right now.
That's good,
Right here,
really.
right now. Stop there. I'm talking about baby right here, right now. Stop. We ain't gonna do it right here in front of all these people. Then you end up giving in.
Never happened.
Mm.
Never.
Never.
What about you, Miss
Oh,
Donald?
Hell no, this is too much ass to be exposed to the public.
What about you? What about you, ATM?
Of course. Well,
Uh,
I'm spontaneous like that. So yes, I have. With all this ass.
mm,
Mm.
Ladies and gentlemen, ass was exposed. I know you've done it, Leon, because us men, we always pushing that envelope.
And I'm not always the one that would initiate it. So
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Oh my God, that's rare. 'Cause most
Those
women
women
don't do
don't.
that.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
rare.
maybe
I ain't mad, but
timid
that's
men
rare.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I done did it quite a few times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'll push that envelope
Mm.
right here. Yeah,
Well, I'm
right
sure a
here.
man will, but it's kind of rare for a woman to say that she did, but I ain't mad
Mm.
at all.
So Mario, would that be one of the women's no panty days?
Yeah, no, yeah. That's a definitely no panty days. And what'll help pull that off is like a little sun skirt, something you can lift up real quick,
Yeah, the
and then be,
sundress.
just keep it moving.
Oh, my
But we
God.
got to be dealing with you and your drawers.
I mean, my drawer got a little compartment thing in the front with your piss out of. I just pull that to the side. And when you a little boy, you call it, we got a pee hole.
And so you still wouldn't go commando? Oh yeah, I'm gonna put that
I
out
mean,
there.
for
since you
that
want to be-
particular thing, if we going expressly for that, yes, I would make an exception to the rule. I mean, I'm a stickler for a certain thing, but I will make exceptions depending on what the proper motivation is. If that's good incentive.
So if that's something that y'all had planned,
Mm-hmm.
you would be willing to go commando.
I would
hold
be
on,
willing
hold
to
on,
go
hold on,
commando.
hold on. Hold on. Here they come. Here she come. Here she come. Here she come. Hey. How you doing? I'm fine. How y'all doing tonight?
We doing fine. How you doing?
Who was that?
I'm all right, I guess. Asia.
Oh,
Asia.
What you mean you
Hey, how
guess? You don't know your status?
She don't know.
she's going sliding up like she a crackhead in the street. What the hell?
He's always that one that got something smart to say.
Well,
Rolling up like Debo. What you got on my foot?
she getting off work?
Nah, she was out today.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like, what's
All right,
on
we
y'all
carry
plate
on.
today?
Okay.
Oh goodness. What y'all talking about today, Mama?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to know because see you know, I'm just letting the record show because you talk like we was terrible people to walk around commando sometimes. So
I'm not saying y'all terrible people, but I guess I'm a traditionalist. I gotta have drawers on. It feels weird walking around with no drawers on.
Now I'm gonna say my next girlfriend. It's gonna be real wild. It's gonna be.
I would, you know what? I would like to be in an elevator with a bunch of people on one of my commando days and him on one of his commando days and just get busy.
Y'all is crazy. Y'all elevator people, you and Mario.
I plan on getting the remote control vibrator. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm putting it out there. I'm gonna get the remote control vibrator for my next girlfriend, and we gonna play everywhere.
Oh my God, that might be fun though, right there.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's a good idea. I mean, that could be fun. You know what I'm saying? She just walking around and everybody understand why this lady just walk around smiling like a motherfucker.
You know what? Now that you say that, I used to go to work with Benoit Ball.
Yes.
You said with
Benoit.
Chris Benoit balls.
Yes.
Mhm.
What the hell is Benoit balls?
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
Jesus, somebody help.
Whew.
Oh
Was
God.
you born in a cabbage patch somewhere?
Yeah.
Because every time we mention something, it's always like, that's before my time. I don't know what that is. I ain't never heard of that.
Because it will be before
That
my
ain't no before his
time.
time.
That's not before you. Okay.
Okay, what year you would what year you walking around with
Well,
Benoit balls?
now.
In the I wish.
Yes.
In the
Yes.
in the early 80s, in the 80s.
Okay, let's say you were doing it in 82. Do you know how old I was in 82?
How old were
But
you?
Mario, they still do use
It's
them.
still, yeah.
And they were
No,
probably
old were
I'm
you?
not.
and Benoit
How
balls
old
was
were you in
probably
82?
around, and
Okay,
Benoit
let's say
balls was
that's
probably around
true.
before
Damn,
Diana and I were. They were probably around before Diana and I
They
were born.
were.
I
They
know,
were.
but by the time I came into my sexual prime, I've never heard of Benoit ball. Maybe we was on to something else.
You're supposed to be
But
a
you're
girl in school.
40
You're supposed to know the old and the new, darling.
God damn. Whew.
I swear by the old gods and the new.
Leon, do you know what? Do you know what Benoit
Mario,
balls are?
sweetheart, how old are you, baby?
I am 48 years old.
And how old
You're-
were you in 82?
In 82, that would have put me at 80 would have made me 6. I was 8.
Okay. All right. I'll give you that. But that's no excuse for you being ignorant of what Benoit balls are. Leon, do you know what they are?
Yes, ma'am.
They see. How old were you in 82?
82. 4.
So now, Mario, what's your excuse?
What I'm saying is different people were exposed to different things at different points of their life. I'm not saying
but you're
that.
almost 50 now. You still never heard of Benoit balls?
I swear to God, I've never heard of the term Benoit balls. Do they go by another street name?
No, that's the name of them. They're like, have you seen those steel balls?
The
Not real
meditation
big
ball.
ones. They're
You
not
talking
real
about them
big.
ones they spin around in their
Yes.
hands like this?
Yes,
Yeah, but they
I ain't
not
never
that
know
big.
what they were called. I thought they were called
no.
relaxation balls.
They're not that big. They're not that big.
Yeah, they smaller than that.
They
They're a little bit smaller.
because those of you insert into your coochie. So no, they're not that big.
Oh God, what was that? I got a pair of those relaxation balls.
No, they a little bit smaller than that.
Ooh, help him, Lord, please.
Jesus.
And man,
But
Research when you get off, please.
I will do it.
BENWA.
she
And
needs to-
normally it's a hyphen between the Ben and the Wa.
well, you might need to look. I might need to send you some stuff to make you think about some things. Trying some stuff.
I will be open to it, Leah. I ain't too close in my own knowledge not to learn some more. I will be open to it.
I'm sure you
I
would.
have to send you some stuff
I
to
would.
look into.
And he'll be making another visit to the emergency room.
Hey, you never too old to learn that. They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I say that's a lie.
I try to teach them all.
But yeah, I
So,
used to
Andrea, has she heard of Benoit balls?
She probably got a pair.
See, y'all don't get Andrea the flack y'all give me. She ain't heard of no damn Benoit balls.
Andrea is open to new stuff. She don't go, oh, that's before my time. She doesn't do that. She'll say, Miss what is that? Or and I'll send her a link or something. She don't act like you.
Yeah.
What y'all saying here, goddamn?
She
Mario,
has
you gonna get your head whooped no matter what. I don't give a fuck. What's 1 plus 1? 2? I don't like the way you fucking said 2.
She has a more open mind than you do.
So no matter
Yeah,
how I
you're just
said or
like
what
one-
I said, I'm in trouble. I see how this go. Okay.
Okay, Charlie Brown of the toad.
And I see now they changed the name. They're called Kegel balls now.
Yeah.
Kegel.
See, now I've heard of Kegel balls. Yes.
I
Well,
haven't even
When you go
heard
to the
that.
Adam and when you go to the Adam and Eve site, even though when you look it up in Google and I put Benoit, it went to Kegel. But when you go to the Adam and Eve site, that's what it had, Benoit balls.
Okay, but I've definitely heard of the Kegel balls. See, that's what I was
think
trying to
they're
tell you.
they're a
What?
little
Well,
different
have
from
we-
Keiko.
That's what I was
Kegel
asking y'all.
balls.
Did they go by another name?
They're different
Okay,
from Kegel balls.
so I was
No,
talking.
they the same. They got some that got strings on them, but that's what people normally would
Yes.
use in the opposite end. But
Yeah.
they
But
got
they
some Benoit balls up here that they also consider Kegel balls. I'm looking at
Okay,
it.
so
Can Benoit be
so
used as anal beads too?
Yes. But they're
Yeah.
different sizes. They go smaller to larger.
Yeah, they graduated ones. Yeah.
All right,
so I'm
cool.
gathering that these Kegel balls are something that you insert in your coochie and maybe in your
Yeah.
ass too.
Yes.
Well, at the
And what
time,
do
I
they
was
do?
just it keeps you aroused,
Yeah, make
Okay.
it wet.
and especially if you wear 4-inch heels. When I was wearing high heel shoes to work,
Wet.
by the time I got home, Mama was ready.
Yes, that wet. Come on with it.
That's probably something that I would invest in then.
Kegel balls.
Wait.
You said you would not
One
invest
second.
in?
One second. I gotta get her this. She set it up nice and easy. So let me let her hit it out the park. Let me throw her a softball. Why wouldn't you need to invest in it, Andrea?
That ain't none of your goddamn business.
You set it up nice and easy. I was trying to get you a chance to hit an automatic home run.
I know you are.
Yeah.
So
Matter of
what
fact,
are the
I can answer
balls?
that question. I can answer it for you.
What answer for me?
The reason, ladies and gentlemen, she wouldn't need to purchase anything by Benoit balls or Kegel balls because it gets you ready nice and wet. Because from her estimation, that thing stays wet already.
Oh,
Wow.
watch out now.
Wow.
She did not deny it.
Nothing wrong with that statement at all.
Not at all.
Is that why you don't need the Benoit or Kegel balls?
Wow.
Plead the fifth.
You don't need to plead the fifth. Own up to it, girl.
Okay, it's been to the point where I've even asked my my doctor, is there something wrong with me, man?
Wow.
Ooh, wait.
I'm serious.
And what did they say?
No.
No, that's just she just said no.
No, you're healthy.
Yeah.
She just hot to that's all.
But I just felt like that. I just felt like that wasn't normal.
That's some hot stuff, baby.
You're at the age where you at your sexual prime, so no, that's
Okay,
not
next
unusual.
question. Damn, we just went off salad right there?
No, we're not on silent at all.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that you at the age where you at your sexual peakness, so that's not unusual.
No, that's been all my life.
That's been all your life. All right then.
Yeah. Yeah.
With it,
We're gonna have to find a soundproof room for you too. Good gracious.
That's why I always thought that it was something wrong with me, because it's always been like this.
Can I ask a follow-up question or should we move on?
Ask the
Hell
follow-up.
no. Hell no, you can't ask shit because I can barely talk.
Ask the follow-up question, please.
Okay. Now, if since you've been a certain way your whole life, Andrea, and you say the thing be wet, it be drippy, and you go commando. Does that roll down your leg? How you deal
There
with that?
you go with that. You just
I knew it was gonna be some old bullshit.
oh my goodness.
No, you crazy ass fool.
Is that not a legitimate question?
That's not legitimate, no.
I'm
It
saying
don't roll down your damn legs.
what it do?
It's just wet inside, doodaloo.
So it's damp, boy.
Oh,
You act like it's a dripping faucet.
He does.
It could be.
I swear, this damn. Can we fire his ass?
Oh wow.
I put a built-in
Lord.
thing in that. I said, or can we move on? Did not right or
I
wrong.
said, but we didn't know you. We
I
didn't know.
said move
We
on
didn't know
because
that's
I
what
already
you was
knew
gonna
what the hell
ask.
you were gonna ask.
Knew what was
I
going
already
We
knew
on.
didn't
what
know
No,
you
you
was
was
that's
gonna
what
gonna
he
get
was gonna
crazy
ask.
with it. Nah.
If I knew he was gonna ask that, I wouldn't have said
Yeah,
ask a
me
follow-up
either.
That's
question.
why. That's why I said move on because I
You
knew what the hell he
you
was gonna
you
ask.
did say move on, but you were outvoted. You know, two said ask the
You
follow-up
gotta ask the
question.
question.
And you was happy to put it. Oh man.
But I'm
No,
glad I'm glad he asked it so he could get a real answer, a
Right.
okay, there you go.
a knowledgeable answer.
So you won't have to ask
Right.
somebody else that stupid question.
All right, that's fair enough. I can live with that.
You
So-
always get your ass in trouble.
Oh, Lord
Oh.
Jesus.
So, all right, last one, and we're gonna make this a good one. Marlena, what is the most non-sexual act of intimacy to you? I mean, the most enjoyable non-sexual intimacy act to you.
Ah, the most enjoyable
Non-sexual
non-sexual.
intimacy act.
When you say non-sexual, could there still be like touching?
Yeah. Long as there's no, I guess, penetration. You know, what's the most sensual thing you do that's not sexual?
Would kissing count?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, that's
No,
non-sexual.
Why wouldn't kissing count?
That's non-sexual.
Okay.
I don't think it is, but he says as long as it doesn't involve penetration.
Right.
But it says intimacy. Isn't kissing very intimate?
Intimate, yes.
Kissing to me is the most enjoyable non-sexual act. I love kissing. I love it. It's the most intimate thing to me, and it's the most non-sexual thing that I adore kissing.
Mario, you can take that smile off your face.
Kissing does it for me. I'm not gonna lie. It does.
All right. Kissing can be very, very intimate. What about you, Miss Nada?
Well, I have two things.
All right.
Kissing is one of them. And even though I consider kissing non-sexual, it can be sexual for me because I can have an orgasm from kissing.
Yeah, me too. It can be both. It can be both sexual and non-sexual.
I can get in that vibe, and we really do this passionate kissing. That'll send me away.
It has something to do with the man too.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We into because there are some men who don't. Okay, that's another thing. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, Diana.
There's some men who just don't know how to kiss, but if you really know how to kiss and you do that soul touching kiss,
girl.
Woo, rocket started going off and you think it's the 4th of July.
Girl, tell me.
Anyway, the other thing is
Mario ass.
Go ahead, finish.
I like hand holding because I don't just hold your hand. I massage your hand. I caress your hand. I can, yeah.
Okay,
And
that's good.
To see your reaction to my hand holding. I had to stop holding my husband's hand in church because he was like, we can't do this. So yeah.
So you were trying to be all nice and stuff, but to him, it reminds him of a, let's say, a more graceful time.
Because when I touch it, I like to touch a man's hand who I don't like them soft guys who you can tell they ain't never done nothing hard in their life. I don't mind feeling a callus or two on your hand. That don't bother me. I just don't like these people got these wet hands and soft ass hands. That ain't no man's hand. I don't know. But and unconsciously I guess I would get a little carried away with the hand holding in church. So he told me, said, I can't hold your hand in church no more. I was like, okay. And I understood why. I didn't do it intentionally, but it would just send me away. That's all. I was just in another zone.
Yeah, I can understand.
I was with the two men I love, Jesus and my husband. So that
hallelujah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. What about you, Andrea? Was intimate but not sexual?
Her gone.
Back in a second.
Okay, well, all right, we're gonna switch it out to you.
She didn't want to answer that question, so she gone.
You say what now? Oh, you gonna go to me?
Your turn.
Yep.
Why he always act like he don't know what the question is? Always trying to drag it out.
Sensual non-sexual thing. Like Ms. I got two. One is if you can hold a conversation with me,
Okay.
really talk to me, and I can really talk to you and find out what's on your mind. Yeah, that's one. And then massages. Oh, I love
Yeah.
full body massages. Oh yeah.
No, and I'll give you that. The massages, that's always even if the woman is kind of on the fence about what she may or may not want to do with you or for you, the massage always break that ice if you do it right.
Right.
Can I ask y'all a question, y'all men?
Yup.
Sure.
Do y'all women massage y'all during sex?
I have had one or two that have, yeah.
Now, when you say massage, or are you saying caress?
Massage during sex.
I've had like.
Okay. If you're in the, I'm just gonna say this: if you're in the missionary position and y'all just doing the grinding, is she like while you're on top of she massaging your neck and your back and
Yeah, I've had one. I have had a few to do that. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't recall. That's an interesting question because now you say that.
I always
right there. Be goddamn me rubbing and grabbing on massaging and then turn into a little scratching and a little biting every once in a while. Yeah.
Scratching and biting.
Jesus.
Now, see, I ain't never been a big fan of that scratching shit. No.
I'm not no scratcher, but I am.
I ain't been a big fan of that scratching.
I do. I massage him.
That's a good question. I never thought about that. If even if they have, I probably wouldn't have been in the mind frame to think that's what she doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I probably think, oh, she just rubbing me, caressing me or whatnot. But I wouldn't think of it as a massage. But I'll keep my eye out for that next time.
Yeah, keep your eye out for it. See how.
Let you know, be like, God damn, she really, well, it must, okay, let me keep on doing that though.
That's true. So Andrea.
Women do it if they're in tune with their mans.
What's your intimate, non-sexual thing?
I really can't answer that.
Yes, you can.
No, I'm being listen.
Oh, I got you.
Listen.
Gotcha.
I really can't answer that because of the simple fact that if I'm really into you, all that's just gonna turn sexual anyway.
Oh, well, that's a good point.
And so
Oh,
I can't.
I see what you're saying.
I
Yeah,
can't
but
answer that because 9 times out of 10, that would be my mission anyway.
Mm.
it could, but even if it leads up to that, what would it be? Even if it leads up to sex, because a lot of times it still does lead up to
Yeah,
sex.
it's
I
gonna
mean,
lead to sex, regardless of what we do. It's gonna lead to
Right,
sex.
exactly.
Right.
Because we could look at
So
each other and then all of a
so
sudden,
what is
there that
the
is.
most non-sensual, most non-sexual thing? Even if it does lead up to sex.
y'all see, I'm gonna say this again.
My girl.
What she said
Say
is we
this again.
fucking no matter what.
Oh, God. You can't do nothing with
Damn what
that
he
shit.
talking about. I'm getting it in.
Uh,
I'm getting it
Long-
in.
There's no such thing as non-sexual because I'm getting some. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
my
9
God.
times out of 10, I'm like, man, okay, yeah. Fuck it.
You gonna give me some dick.
God.
mhm.
Baby girl, baby girl, baby girl.
So that's why I said I can't answer that. I already know what we could just be like sitting there talking good, but I already know what my mission is anyway.
And you called me a hoe.
Whoa.
I'm not a that doesn't make me a hoe or anything
Ah.
like that.
Isn't that what he said? He wasn't a hoe. He was a
Oh, he
connoisseur.
I
So
was a
that makes her a connoisseur.
Hey,
All right, I'll give you that one, Miss Donnell.
Oh, my goodness.
She's just a connoisseur.
She's
If
a
it's good for us,
connoisseur.
it's got to be
she's
good
a
for y'all.
connoisseur of meat.
Look, it's like this. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna rub your head. I'm just gonna do everything I need to do to get you where I'm already at, anyway.
Look at now.
So
Wow.
Wow.
And what you say
I-
to that, Leon? Let it do what it do.
Yes, ma'am.
Make it do what it do.
Make it do. I mean, she done told you. So if you go in there expecting anything else, that's on you, player. She done told you at this point. You know now. So
That's the right side of the menu right there.
yep.
Andrea,
Right,
go
sir.
ahead, say it. You
But
sure
not the
what?
right side of the menu.
That's the right side of the menu.
Is that the side of the menu that don't have no prices?
That's it.
All right.
You already know what's going down.
Ain't no price limit.
Hey.
Wow.
That's the creme. That's the creme de la creme on that side.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you,
man.
thank you, Andrea, for making that plain.
yeah,
It
you're
don't get
welcome.
no more plainer than that.
Hey, you're welcome.
Yep.
All right,
Well,
y'all. We're gonna get ready to get up out of here because Andrea losing her voice as it is. I mean,
Yes, she is.
I don't know what's going on with that, but you know, yeah, we gonna get up out of here.
Anticipation.
She got
Anticipation.
extra embarrassed over here.
All right.
I
With
don't
that
know
being,
why. I don't know
Excuse
why.
me. Extra embarrassed about what?
I don't know.
I mean,
Get a lot
you
of-
must know you said it.
Hey, you got a
I
lot
don't
of
have it.
tickling going on.
I got a lot of what?
You had a lot of tickling going on tonight.
Oh, that's nothing.
Well, I swear.
I wouldn't say that.
That's
I
nothing.
would not say that.
So, with that being said, since Andrea, you losing your voice, you want to say something to the people before we get up out of here?
I hope you guys enjoyed the show. As Mario said, TotalView22.com is up and almost always email us if you want to know what those things were, Miss Donetta again.
Kegel Minoir.
Yeah, them things right there. We'll get you in the right direction to get them, okay?
Wow.
Oh, and for those people who Adam and Eve and all the people who manufacture that, hey, look, we pushing y'all product over here, so hook us up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Getting y'all
can
free
go to
pub.
Amazon.com.
Yeah,
Giving y'all free pub.
eBay.
Yeah, anybody, so Lee Jack, tell them what's up.
Hey, it's been a wonderful show. We have found out a few extra things about, life, as we say. And we certainly made it do what it do tonight.
We most definitely did, yeah, okay. To our feline furry friends, Marlena, what you gotta say to the people?
Just keep it right here with us every week. We certainly love having you. Meow, meow.
All right. As always, bringing us home, Mama D.
Well, the Playhouse was playing tonight, and all the Rugrats was all here and doing what they do. And thank you so much for coming and sharing with us. We enjoy doing this as much as you enjoy listening to us. Sookie now.
And that is the complete truth. We do enjoy bringing this to y'all. Thank y'all for supporting. We really do appreciate it. If you're just out and about and you're listening for the first time, go to the Facebook group, Thing or Two About Life, join. We will welcome you in. We're a big community group, family. We just have fun. You know what I mean? So please share if you get a chance. Like I said, it might not be for you, but somebody else might enjoy it. Come make a new friend. We'll appreciate you if you do. With that being said, the Total Podcast is out.
Meow.